Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this special meeting of the LA City Board of Public Works for Friday, October 2nd, which is just hard to believe, 2020. How are you, Dr. Campos?
Doing good, President. Good. Establishing quorum and roll call for today. We have President Good, Vice President Garcia, President Pro Tem Davis, and Commissioner Caloza and Villegas. President Good, you do have a quorum. For the record, Commissioner Davis, Commissioner Garcia, and President Good are joining us remotely from their City Hall office. Myself as well, I'm dialing in remotely from my City Hall office. We're also joined by our General Counsel, Mr. Ted Jordan, who is dialing in remotely from home. President Good, you do have a quorum. At this time, we do not have any commentary under the Neighborhood Council comments section. We also do not have any callers on the line for any of the items for today's special agenda.
You mean no Lakers showed up today?
None.
Oh, wow.
I love the Lakers.
They will be super efficient. We'll make sure that everybody's out and ready for their evening celebration of glory and victory. After a very difficult week for everyone. All right, thank you. Hearing no Neighborhood Council commentary, let's go ahead and move to item number 1. This is the approval of the minutes from Tuesday, September 22nd, 2020. Colleagues, do I have a motion to approve?
So move.
Thank you, President Pro Tem Davis. Do I have a second?
Second that.
All right. Lots of enthusiasm over the 9:22 minutes. Get seconds, Commissioner Villegas and Commissioner Caloza. Any objections, Vice President Garcia?
No objections.
Great. All right. Hearing no objections, the minutes from September 22nd are approved and move forward forthwith. Up next, we have a series of street lighting maintenance assessment district assessment hearings. Items 2 through 8, actually, specifically. These are in CD 10, CD 11, CD 11, CD 13, CD 12, CD 11, and CD 7. We're going to take these together, and I think that Mr. Flamenco is on to... hello, Ruben.
Hello. Good afternoon. Ruben Flamenco, Bureau of Street Lighting. Items 2, 3, 4, 7, and 8 pertain to lighting districts which were created in conjunction with private development projects. Item 5 pertains to a lighting district which we are creating in conjunction with a community development block grant project in Elysian Valley. Item 6 pertains to a lighting district which we are creating in conjunction with a state project at Cal State Northridge. Ballots for items 2 through 8 were mailed on August 26, 2020. Ballots for items 2 through 8 must be received by the city clerk's office by Tuesday, October 13th. We have not received any objections to date on items 2 through 8. We are requesting for the board to adopt and forward items 2 through 8 forthwith to city council.
Okay, thank you, Ruben. Any comments or questions, Vice President Garcia?
No questions, thank you.
All right, President Pro Tem Davis?
None on this item.
Thank you, sir. Commissioner Villegas?
No questions, thank you.
Thank you. And Commissioner Caloza?
No questions for me.
Ruben, that was efficient and impressively fast. So,
Happy to get everybody to the Friday quickly.
very good. The votes could just happen that quickly, right?
Don't get used to that.
So then, do I have a motion to move these forward?
So move.
All right.
Second.
Seconded by, so I have a motion from Vice President Garcia to move items 2 through 8 forward, seconded by President Pro Tem Davis. Any objections, Commissioner Caloza?
No objections, thank you.
Any objections? Thank you. Any objections, Commissioner Villegas?
None, thank you.
All right, hearing no objections, items 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 are approved forthwith. Thank you, Ruben. Have a great weekend.
Likewise.
All right, moving on, colleagues, to item number 9. Item number 9 is a bid rejection in CD 13. This is Silver Lake Boulevard Underpass Sidewalk and Arch Project. Recommending that the board reject all bids for this project and notify all bidders of the board's action. I think Stephen Chen is with us, although I don't...
Mr. President, yeah, he's not on the line just yet. I did send an email to him if the board can continue this item at this time and then move on to item number 10. If he joins us before the end of the meeting, we can take item number 9.
Okay, and I see Ms. Peters is on from CD 13, so Christine, if you can hang tight, we will move on to item 10, but we will come back to item number 9 once we find Mr. Chen.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so colleagues, let's look at item number 10. Item number 10 is is in Council District 14. This is a contract acceptance, secondary sewer renewal program. N09 Lorena Street and Whittier Boulevard, recommending that the board accept this contract. John Ollinger, hello John, is here from BCA.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. John Ollinger, Contract Administration. I'm here to ask for your acceptance on the secondary sewer renewal program, N09 Lorena Street and Whittier Boulevard. The work order for the project was SDC 12914, and the contract number was C128815. This contract was executed by your board on January 13th, 2017 in the amount of $2,633,276. Construction was completed under Ramona Inc. on June 4th, 2018. The project consisted of removal and replacement and rehabilitation of approximately 3.1 miles of sewer lines between 6-inch and 15-inch diameter. The project is bounded by Boulder Street to the north, Indiana Street to the east, Hunter Street to the south, and Camulos Street to the west. 10 change orders were issued, decreasing the contract amount by $265,708.70, bringing the total cost of the project to $2,367,567.30. Completed at 10.09% below the awarded amount. The contractor has complied with all equal employment compliance requirements of the contract. There were no funds disputed or withheld, therefore no funds are due to the contractor. There were no unresolved property owners' complaints in connection with this project. Are there any questions?
Any comments or questions, colleagues? Commissioner Villegas.
None, thank you. I'm so sorry. There's so much going on in my house right now, and somebody just found our tequila.
Well, very good. This is 2020. If we can't enjoy some tequila talk on a Friday, shame on us. Sounds good, Commissioner Villegas. Ted, I'm not sure I'm supposed to say that, but
We'll strike that from the notes.
Yeah.
President's prerogative. And I concur for the record.
Yes, yes.
all right. Commissioner Calosa, any questions?
For me, thank you.
Right. Vice President Garcia?
No questions either, thank you.
All right. And then President Pro Tem Davis?
None for me either. Thank you.
Thank you all. So I don't have any questions. I will motion for this to move forward. Do I have a second?
Second.
All right, got a second for President Pro Tem Davis. Any objections, Commissioner Villegas?
None, thank you.
You're welcome. Vice President Garcia?
None, no questions, none.
All right, Commissioner Calosa?
No questions or objections. Thank you.
All right. Hearing, I think we're all a little worn out. It's quite a week, right? Hearing no objections, this item is approved. Thank you so much, John. I really appreciate it. You have a great weekend. Oh, except I got John again. John, item number 11. This is in CD 11. This is also a contract acceptance, Hyperion Water Reclamation Plant. Saw Ali come on here, and we've got Majid. Contract acceptance, Hyperion Water Reclamation Plant, aqueous ammonia storage and spill containment enhancements. This is a recommendation to accept this contract, and John is also going to walk us through this one.
Good afternoon again. Yes, it's been a long week. I'm John Ollinger, Bureau of Contract Administration. I'm here to ask for your acceptance on the Hyperion Water Reclamation Plant, aqueous ammonia storage and spill containment enhancements. The CIP was 8152 and the work order was SCH 11889. The authority to proceed was issued on September 13th, 2018 in the amount of $2,875,000. Completed on December 13th, 2019 by Kiewit Infrastructure West, contract number C130181. Kiewit Infrastructure West was one of the top 3 contractors on a rotational call list for the emergency repairs and construction of the city's wastewater treatment plants. The project provided for underground secondary containment and enhanced spill mitigation measures for the Hyperion Water Reclamation Plant's 19% aqueous ammonia storage system that's used for its on-site bioenergy facility. This project was awarded for a not-to-exceed amount of $3,022,916. For 4 change orders issued, totaling $86,850.80. The project was completed at 3.02% above its awarded amount for a final cost of $2,961,000.80. The contractor has complied with the equal opportunity and labor compliance requirements of the contract, and there were no funds disputed or withheld. Therefore, no funds are due to the contract. Were there any questions?
Questions and comments? Commissioner Coloso?
No questions for me. Thank you.
All right. Commissioner Villegas?
None for me, thank you.
All right. President Pro Tem Davis?
I'm fine on this item as well.
Right. And then Vice President Garcia?
No questions, thank you.
All right. Do I have a motion to move this contract acceptance forward?
So move.
Thank you, Commissioner Villegas. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Commissioner Coloso. Any objections, Vice President Garcia or President Pro Tem Davis?
No objections.
None for me.
All right. Hearing no objections, the item is forthwith. Thank you very much, Mr. Ollinger. Have a great weekend.
All right, have a great weekend, everybody.
All right, I believe Steve Chen has joined us.
Hi, everyone. Sorry about that. I apologize. I lost track of time and
Okay.
needed to join earlier.
No worries.
For some reason, my camera's not working, but I can still present the item today.
Okay. So, colleagues, item number 9 is in CD 13. As I mentioned earlier, this is bid rejection. Silver Lake Boulevard Underpass Sidewalk and Arches Project, recommending the board reject all bids received for this project and notify all bidders of the board's action. Stephen Chen is here to represent or to present on behalf of BOE.
Yeah. Thank you, President Good. Steve Chen, Bureau of Engineering. I'm here to recommend the board reject all the bids received for this project. It's the Silver Lake Boulevard Underpass Sidewalk and Arches Project. We received bids on March 30th, 2021, March 30th earlier this year, 2020, and this project basically entails constructing sidewalk with curb extensions along the east and west sides of Silver Lake Boulevard between Elliott Pace and Reservoir Street. And we're installing tubular fence along the gates along the arcade to block off entry of the underpass. And we're planning to construct pavement and restore the arcade brick facade. At this time, we're recommending that all bids that we received will be rejected, and that's my report. I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Okay. Thank you, Stephen. Christine Peters is here also from CD 13. Christine, would you like to add anything?
No, I'm just here to support the Bureau of Engineering's recommendation to reject all the bids.
Okay. Thank you very much. And it's good to hear you if we can't see you.
Thank you.
Any questions or comments, Vice President Garcia?
No questions, thank you.
Okay. President Pro Tem Davis?
No, I'm pretty clear on this particular one.
Okay.
Thank you.
Commissioner Colosa?
No questions, thank you.
Commissioner Villegas?
I have no questions either, thanks.
All right. So hearing no questions, I will move to, or motion to move this item forward. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, President Pro Tem Davis. Any objections? Vice President Garcia?
No objections.
Commissioner Colosa?
No objections.
Commissioner Villegas?
None, thank you.
All right. Hearing no objections, this item in bid rejection is approved and moved forward forthwith. Thank you very much, Stephen. Thank you, Christine. And y'all have great weekends.
Thank you. See you virtually soon.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
All right. Now, colleagues, we'll go back to item number 12. Mr. Sapone is here to give us a status update on major upcoming street improvement projects for Streets LA.
Good afternoon, President Good, Commissioners, Council Streets LA Division Manager for the report on the major impact update project in the city of LA. This information is provided to keep the public aware of our projects such as slurry and resurfacing that could cause impacts to the daily travels that our commuters use. On October 5th, 6:36, Streets LA will be performing a slurry application on Century Boulevard from Halldale to Dinker Avenue, Halldale Avenue to Dinker Avenue. The project is in Council District 8. And it is within the Empowerment Congress Southwest Area Neighborhood Council. This funding project is fan preservation under fan preservation system. All press releases have been sent, as well as notifications to the public and coordinated with the council office itself. So I also want to kind of just give a briefing real quick on our ADAPT program. We are, due to the parking restrictions being relaxed in the local street residents, our efforts now in fan preservation is going to start to resurface streets and local streets. So far, I just want to say with our ADAPT program, we started this fiscal year. We completed so far 192 lane miles to date, and since the program started year to date, we've done 357 lane miles of resurfacing, and with our slurry adapt, just over 128 lane miles of slurry seal. For October, our efforts are going to switch to our local PCC airport preservation, as well as our field street programs and slurry. Like I can tell, we have 61 projects slated in October for surfacing. We have 19 projects of field streets, and we have about 280 projects of slurry seal in October. In November, we have about 65 projects in preservation. Field streets, we have 8 projects in November, and slurry about 230. So we're progressing into the local streets. Will occur. But we will have some select streets as we go through this. Main Street happening late in October. So we'll have that up here on our normal weekly briefing on major streets. But our report may hybrid a little bit and turn into more briefing of some of the local streets and progress we're doing as far as our pavement preservation program throughout. So I can answer any questions at this time.
Thank you, Mr. Sapone. Any questions, Vice President Garcia?
Thank you, President Good. I actually do. I just want to know when is the ADAPT program supposed to sunset?
So, we did the ADAPT program because of the stay-at-home order.
Right.
Now that the parking restrictions have lifted, technically we kind of ease it out of that now and starting to go on to local. So I don't want to use the word end because we do have a few streets left to finish up. But for the most part, it would be tapering off. I guess that's a safe way to say it.
Yeah, by like this month, we're,
Yeah, so technically October 1st, we started into our residential streets, but we still have a few of these other major streets that we had commitments to that we had to push. But the efforts on select streets and the impacts will diminish because we'll be on a local select or local street system.
okay, thank you.
Thank you. President Pro Tem Davis.
Yes, John, I wanted to ask you, I think in your report indicated that we obviously downsized the workforce for this service because of COVID-19. I guess, did you experience from the Bureau that there are, or there was, less people active because obviously more of us were at home? And so there was a need for less service during that time? Or what is the strategic plan for providing the street service given COVID-19 and its impact?
Well, Commissioner, I can tell you that as far as street renewal division, as well as a lot of the other operating divisions in the field, there really wasn't that much of reduction as far as scaling back. We scaled back by changing how we impacted the public for the division. And that was not going in residential. So we had more locations that we had in our program on our select street system, which streets are wider, so we were able to stay out there a few more days. But the fact of the matter is, impacting the public like we would do a residential street. Internally, as far as our admin staff that does all the paperwork, there we have identified areas that can telecommute and still be able to be productive while at home, while still coming into the office at times, and that is throughout the Bureau. That effort has occurred so we can be compliant with the Public Works building.
Okay, great. So all of your people are still in place and the level of work is still what it was pre-COVID-19, except for, as you've indicated, the residential, there was an alteration there. But other than that, the services are pretty much the same as they've always been. Is that what I'm hearing you say?
Yeah, basically, yes. The only thing we had to do was modify our services based on the mayor's stay-at-home order, which had to do with the parking order.
Sure.
So with the street sweeping was modified, everything was modified to don't have, so we wouldn't have impact.
Sure. Sure. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you, Mr. President.
Mr. Davis. Commissioner Closa.
I don't have any questions. Thank you, John.
And Commissioner Villegas, batting cleanup.
Tequila.
I have a photographer taking pictures of my house because we're selling it, and they're moving all this stuff around, so they found a bottle. And I'm like, oh, that's where it went. It's in my kitchen.
Oh, it's a Friday.
Yeah, it's Friday. Hold on. I don't have any questions. I'm really proud of the program. It's good to hear just all the number of miles of roads that have been improved. That's pretty significant. And if you can just relay just our congratulations to the team, that's a big deal.
Okay.
Yeah. One of the, I actually, something just comes to quick mind, and you don't have to answer it today. Maybe Keith can tell me at one of my meetings that I have with him next week. Is there any cost savings associated with this?
With the ADAPT?
Yeah.
I'll ask Keith if we can see if there's any some cost savings. It truly was projects that were already in the program that we just basically moved forward into these summer months as this COVID regulation that we were under kind of fell into place. So I could ask him, but I want to say that really we just kind of move things around so we can keep going within our budget that we have.
Sure. Okay. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I also don't have questions. Just want to say thanks to Streets LA for taking care of business, being so flexible, being so, and continuing to do the city's work in these bizarre, utterly bizarre times. So thanks, John. Really appreciate it. Dr. Campos, I believe that clears the decks. Yes.
Yes, it does.
All right. Well, with that, unless anybody's got anything to add, and colleagues, we have a management team meeting coming up shortly. This meeting is adjourned. Let's, thank you, John, thank you, Majid, thank you, Ruben, everybody, and then let's reconvene everybody in 5 minutes. So, 8:38 p.m.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. Take it forward and
All right, I'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr.
Bye,
President.
everyone.
Bye-bye.
For those of you that are going to stay on the line, I'm going to stop the recording now. Give me about 3 to 5 minutes so that I can turn off the recordings throughout the system. Thank you.